The most important muscles in your body to keep you strong, active and pain-free over the age of 50 are your leg muscles. But in 30 years of practice, I've seen countless patients avoid leg strengthening because their knees hurt. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to strengthen all of your key leg muscles for all levels of ability using 3 knee-friendly exercises that you can do at home. Firstly, we're going to strengthen your quads and glutes, which are crucial for things like getting up from a chair and stairs, and your main balancing muscle, your glute medius. Set up next to a chair for support with feet hip width apart and 1 foot half a stride back. The key to avoiding knee pain while strengthening your quads is to always steer clear of any forward bend of your knees. So begin to slowly lower down, but keep your front shin vertical so that your knee doesn't move forward. Just go as far as feels comfortable for you, pause at the bottom, and then come up a little more quickly. If you feel your knees, just adjust your weight back a bit and don't go down as far. If you lower down slowly and pause at the bottom, you don't have to lower down far to really feel your quads, glutes and hamstrings working. Now, the thing that I love about this exercise is that you can vary it so much for your individual needs. If it's a bit hard, space your feet wider apart, don't lower down so far, and support yourself with 1 or 2 chairs. If it's a bit too easy, step back further, lower down slower and further. Sturdy shoes will help to take pressure off the balls of your feet if you do this. If you want to add more of a balance component and strengthen your outer hip muscles more, place your feet more in line. Repeat until light fatigue 2 to 3 times a week. To really build strength, over time, try to add on additional sets on the days that you do this. Next, we strengthen the muscles that power you up hills and make bending easy, your glutes and your hamstrings. Now here we use a glute bridge, but with a few tricks to take pressure off your knees and really magnify the strengthening. Start off by lying face up, feet on the ground, shoulder width apart, and heels placed so that you can almost touch them with your fingertips. Now the basic form of this exercise is to simply lift up so that your knees, pelvis and shoulders are in a line, and then slowly lower down. But to take pressure off your knees, the first thing that you can do is put all of your weight through your heels. You can even lift your toes off the ground. This focuses the work more on your glutes and hamstrings instead of your quads. If you put a belt around your knees and push your knees apart as you lift and lower, this will reduce pressure on your knees even more and really work your glutes and hip muscles, which are important for so many activities. So aim to do it this way if you can. Now don't lift too far and put pressure on your back, and focus on lowering down really slowly. You'll notice that we lower down slowly in every exercise in this video because this is where the greatest muscle building comes from. If it's a bit hard, just don't lift up so far and lower down a bit quicker. If it's a bit easy, do it on one leg. Try to keep your pelvis as level as you can as you lower down though. And if your hamstrings cramp a bit, just bring your feet a little closer to your body. Repeat until light fatigue 2 to 3 times a week and add extra sets over time if you can. Finally, to increase your walking speed, improve your leg circulation and help to keep your toes up when you're walking to avoid tripping, we strengthen the calf muscles and the toe lifting muscles. But I want you to do this in a certain way to avoid 2 common problems. Set up facing a sturdy chair or handrail for safety, feet shoulder width apart, and then firstly lift up on your toes, pause for a moment, and lower down slowly over 4 seconds. Then lift your toes up and lower them down. The idea is to lift up quickly to develop power, pause, and lower down slowly to really strengthen the calves. But the toe lifting muscles are smaller and easily overworked, so I recommend that you lower them a little quicker. A lot of people recommend doing toe raises on stairs or a raised platform to stretch the calves more and work them through a fuller range of motion. But I've found over years in practice that this causes too many Achilles problems in people over 50, so I recommend just doing this on the floor. If you find this a bit hard, you can use your hands on the chair or the rail to support your weight a bit, or even do this in a chair with your hands on your knees and a bit of weight on your hands. If this is a bit easy, you can lift up on both legs and then lower down slowly on one leg and then alternate sides. Repeat until light fatigue 2 to 3 times a week, adding sets over time if you can. If your front shin muscles fatigue a little earlier than your calves, stop the toe raise part early and finish off just doing the calf raises. Now we've strengthened your hip muscles in this video and included a balance component, but to see a very potent exercise that really focuses on hip strength and balance, watch this video next.